Alright, in this video, I'm going to speak to you about a MMA fighter, mixed martial arts fighter. And the reason why I want to share this with you is because I felt there was so much of learning, there was so much of life lessons which were so powerful. And if you know my channel, when there is something worth learning from, I don't miss out the opportunity of sharing it with you. Okay? So do me this favor, Google search this guy. If you can, his name is Sean O'Malley, S-E-A-N, Sean. It's pronounced as Sean. O, then Malley, O apostrophe M-A-L-L-E-Y. Okay. Now, once you Google search this guy, you will get photographs of him having colorful tattoos, which are specifically green and pink. Then he has a kind of a green biomechanical kind of design at the side. He has tattoos at the side. And he also has tattoos here, some writing here, some writing here. Not the best recommended idea. But you'll see his hair is all colorful. He has pink, he has neon green, he has neon pink, so he looks like quite a character. Now, this guy is only 29 years old. Okay, he's a young chap. He's not very old. Okay. And I think from the age of 21, he joined mixed martial arts. I'm not too sure exactly what date. But imagine, when you're 20, you're still a youngster. This guy, at the age of hardly in his 20s, he joined MMA mixed martial arts. Skinny guy, very, very skinny. But he was able to make a statement. And his signature fighting style is, mixed martial arts means you can punch, you can kick, you can, whatever, fighting style, judo, karate, whatever you want, but you need to win. So this guy, being a young boy in his 20s, skinny, very, very skinny, okay? Very tall. He's 5 feet 11 inches. He competes in, I think, bantam weight, whatever. Bad at pronouncing that. So it's a lightweight kind of ranking. Weight category. This guy, what made him stand out is whenever he would fight, he was so accurate with his punches. Like people, if you and I fight, will swing like this, okay? This guy, like every punch he would give, it would land. And he was so good that when he would land, the person would fall down. And when you're fighting, you want to jump on the person and keep smashing. He would hit, the person would fall down and he would walk away. It was called the walk away knockout punch or something like that. And he became so famous, so popular that it caught the attention of UFC, which is like the premier, the ultimate in fighting, Ultimate Fighting Championship. That's why the name. It's like if you have made it there, your life is made. And when he was given an opportunity to prove himself, he did the same thing. And UFC, the company, knew they had a new superstar. And that time he was like a very simple looking lad with no many tattoos and all that. But ever since he won, he coined the term the Sugar Show. His name is Sean O'Malley. He calls himself Sugar Sean O'Malley. Sugar Sean O'Malley, that's his moniker, that's his nickname. And what makes him unique is the color pink. He loves to promote pink. He wears pink. He dyes his hair pink. His Lamborghini is pink and neon green. So pink and neon green is his branding. And this young guy, even I used to think that he was total hype. He proved me wrong. He destroyed some really good, legit fighters. Some of the names that he really destroyed, which shocked me, I personally got shocked, was there was, I think, a Russian called Peter Yan, Aljamain Sterling. You can go to the Wikipedia page and check Peter Yan, Aljamain Sterling, especially Aljamain Sterling. And the way he destroyed some of the fighters, people who are muscular and people who are really like good, he made them look like amateurs. He did lose because he had, I think, some ankle problem. But overall, he was like a legend. And his popularity grew to such an extent. Now, this is the part which I want you to pay attention. His popularity grew to such an extent whereby, I mean, nightclubs would call him and they would have a party with his name, and this nightclub would fill up with, young boys and young girls, who want to drink and have fun. And because his signature theme was pink and neon green, they would make, the entire club pink and neon green. He was invited like a VIP. And grown-ass men and women started buying his merchandise because obviously he's a champion now. So, if UFC had Sean O'Malley themed merchandise, pink shirts or pink shorts, it would sell like hotcakes. And the biggest one was because he would wear, his hair was very like an afro, not actually like an afro, but very pink and, all over the place. People would buy these wigs with pink all over. And you would see 4-5 grown men, maybe 30, 40, 50 years old, wearing the pink kind of hairdo and standing and supporting him wearing pink shirts. And they would have pink, everything pink themed. So he was attracting massive fan base. And people really thought he was unbeatable. Seriously, once you start winning, like I predicted many times he would lose. But he kept winning and even he kept proving me wrong. I also became a believer. I was like, man, this guy's legit. Because he defeated, especially Aljamain Sterling. Okay. After that, I was like, this guy's legit. He's no joke. And yes, he did have his quirks. Come on, he's in his 20s. So he would make controversial statements about girls. He has a baby girl, which I find very shocking, even though he's very young. But I guess he can afford it. And he would make all these controversial videos or making fun, which is very common. But the biggest thing was he was a powerful brand. Every nightclub, every party, he was called and he would wear his pink shirt, pink jacket, and he would be in nightclubs. People are kissing his ass. However, on 14th September 2024, his pulling power, his capacity to get audiences was so good. They performed, there's a dome. It's called, the Eye in Las Vegas. It's like a dome with all the entire building having LED lights kind of. And it's the most expensive. I think UFC, just to have the production there, it costs 25 million. Normal production for a fight would be like maybe 3 or 5 million. This was 25 million. And they needed a superstar that would fill up this place. And tickets were priced at $3,000 almost. Just imagine each ticket. So he had a drawing capacity. So they had him fight against a Georgian whose name was Merab Dvalishvili, or whatever his name is, Merab. Now, this guy is a hardcore wrestler. He's very thick. He's like a pit bull. He's like muscular. And he always wanted to fight Sugar Sean O'Malley. But Sugar Sean O'Malley was not interested because he was champion. Everyone wants to fight him, but he doesn't care. But Merab said, I will smash you. I will defeat you. And nobody believed it. Because, here you have this Sugar Sean O'Malley who was always winning. So this Merab guy said, I will defeat you. And he didn't look too bothered. He was very confident even. Well, the fight took place and Sugar Sean O'Malley lost very badly. The hyping of the fight, the talking of the fight. In fact, before the fight, the loss, people were talking about him being the greatest fighter. People were talking about him being better than Conor McGregor, who's another very controversial, famous fighter. They were talking of the Sugar Show. They were talking of the Sugar era. They were talking of him being the biggest superstar, that he would get millions. He would even co-promote and fight in boxing and make millions of dollars. And he was going to be the most bankable star. And people are already talking about it, that maybe this guy is the next biggest superstar. However, 14 September 2024, after he fought with Merab, he lost all the rounds, mostly all the rounds. He got dominated and he got destroyed. Okay? I don't know if the fight is available online, but you can see highlights. That guy, that Merab guy, He was like a pit bull. He just latched onto him and put him on the ground, and he executed the game plan properly. He kept jumping around. He didn't allow this guy to target him. I told you, he had pinpoint accuracy. Sean O'Malley had pinpoint accuracy, but this guy kept jumping and moving with so much energy, he couldn't get him. Like if he would punch, he would move. And before he would even land, he would move and then he would attack him. So he got completely destroyed. And after he lost, this is what I noticed. This is the part which will remain with you. All the people who were shouting and screaming for Sugar Sean O'Malley with the, with the hair, pink hair, and all the get up. They even showed photographs of people after he lost. They took it and they threw it down. Means not out of disappointment. They don't want it. They didn't want to be associated with him. Before, when he was winning, everyone wanted to wear the pink outfits and wear the pink stuff and shout Sugar or Sean O'Malley or whatever. But after he lost, nobody wanted to do that. I'm not saying that he lost all his fans. He still has fans. People still, maybe there are some hardcore followers. But now after he lost, nobody's talking about him. Nobody's hyping him up. Nobody's saying that he's going to be the biggest star. In fact, people are questioning, was he a flash in the pants or is his time over? And the so-called hardcore fans who are going crazy about him, they've slowly vanished. And now all of a sudden it's total silence. And obviously it seems that he's going for a surgery or something. So he'll be out of action. Now this was the part which actually struck me. When you're winning, when you are winning and succeeding and you are achieving new milestones, everybody wants to kiss your ass. Everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to associate themselves with you. Everyone wants to wear your shirt. Everyone wants to wear your gear. Everyone wants to show, I'm the Sugar Show, Sean O'Malley, the group, and everyone will shout and say, yay, we are with him. But once you lose, once you have failed, once you are not relevant, those very same fans will stop wearing your shirt, will stop wearing your gear, will stop buying your products. Why? Because he lost. What is it? And they turn against you. Some of the very fans who used to maybe admire him now turned against him. Now nobody's bothered about him. Nobody's talking about him. Just one fight. He won, I think how many? He has won 18 times. He lost twice. And the second loss was the biggest, was really a bad one. And after that, nobody's bothered. That really made me think that this is how the world is, When you achieve success, when you achieve greatness, when you're up there, everybody wants to associate with you. Everyone wants a piece of the action. Everyone wants to say, I'm with him. But then one loss, one scandal, one problem, all of a sudden everyone vanishes. I've seen this happen in my career when I was in a big position, big money, big whatever, big car, Range Rover, girls were there, guys were there, everyone. Hey bro, when you coming? Let's go for a round. Let's take your cool ride. Let's take your baby for a ride and all that. Clubs would call me, entry, how many emails I'd get, how many messages I'd get. I'm the cool guy. But then when you lose everything, those very same people all vanish. Nobody sends you an email because they know now you're not important. Nobody sends you a message because they know, oh, you can't do anything for me. Nobody wants to be associated with you. Why? Because you're no longer up there. When I was at the peak, this is Loy. He is part of our group. He is part of our... They used to say literally in these public speaking clubs, Loy is part of our club. He is our member. He is Dubai chapter. He's our member. But then when scandals came or when I was ordinary, oh Loy, they would not say it publicly. So what's wrong with him, man? Who the hell, better stay away from him. Is, only the bad they would focus on. So what I'm trying to tell you through this video is, I'm not saying that start being a very pessimist or negative person or hate everyone. But all I'm telling you is, if you're going through good times, just remember the fans, the followers, the friends, FFF. Fans, followers, friends. They'll be with you only during this time. They'll want to share the glory. They'll want to be part of you. They'll want to associate with you. But the day you reach kind of a boredom or stagnate, or you're no longer relevant, or you're no longer successful, or no longer up there, those very same people will not want to associate with you, not want to be with you, not want to hang out with you, not want to acknowledge you. Why? They'll choose the next best thing. And they will go, their loyalty is like the wind here. I kind of feel sad for Sugar Sean O'Malley. I know that he will bounce back. It's not that he's finished. I know that he'll make a comeback. How far will he be relevant is a big question, because it's a very competitive field, and especially he's going for a surgery. How, your body, once it breaks, it's not the same. So it's to be seen, and I would really want to see, does he achieve that level of glory? And if he does not, if he does, maybe the fans will come back. But if he does not, then it's going to be a sad story. Remember, think of, if you're Indian, you'll know Rajesh Khanna, Amitabh Bachchan, all the greats, actors, actresses. When they were relevant, everyone kissed their ass. Like the Indian cricket team, when they win, everyone, I'm Indian, yeah, and they will shout and scream. They will die for you. But if you fail, if you lose, they'll not only abuse you, they'll talk crap about you, your wife, your daughter, your son, your family, especially with the Indians. It's very common. So you'll see the true colors. So it's being surrounded by snakes. Snakes who act like, they say, wolf in sheep's clothing. Anyway, I just thought I'd share this with you. Let me know what are your thoughts. I don't know if you're an MMA fan, but if you are, do check out this guy's profile and let me know your thoughts, and try to see if you can get that fight between Sean O'Malley versus Merab. See it. You see how badly he's being dominated, and watch his classic knockouts. I don't know if there is available online. Sean O'Malley, he'll punch you the minute you fall down. He'll not jump on you. He knows that you're finished. He'll walk off. So anyway, young man still has potential. I hope he achieves his success, but time will tell. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, good, bad, ugly. And do you like stories like this where I speak about stuff not related to, maybe you're not an MMA fan, but do you find something of value in these videos? Okay? And if there is, maybe I'll share more. You guys take care, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts. And if you have had any experience like this, it'll be great to read it. You guys take care. This is me signing off.